Guys, it's Blackie for Shaman's Forge Bushcraft. Okay, in the last video I created this pot hook, this pot stand that's going to be part of a fire iron set. Now let's process it a little bit more so I can demonstrate some of the abilities of the Kukri. In Woodcraft, we're coming out into the forest and we're going to utilize the natural resources to create camp implements, dingle sticks, whatever that we're going to be using in our camp. Therefore, we don't have to carry it in or carry it out and it gets to stay in the forest. Okay? I have created this for use as a camp implement. I want to process it further. I want to take the bark off of it because without the bark it won't rot as fast. Bark holds moisture against the wood, bacteria, and etc. Therefore, so I'm going to take my Kukri, grabbing it and drawing it out, and I'm going to strip the bark. Let me show you that. Taking my Kukri and putting it out here in front of me, I'm going to draw knife it, but I'm only going to do it one-handed. I'm not going to grab a hold of that other edge, and I'm not trying to go very deep. So as I pull it, I want it to slide up, and using the geometry of the blade, this sweet spot, this curve, I'm going to use this straight edge as my guide and go along the bark, putting this curve into it. The way the Kukri is designed, it'll naturally want to guide along it, and if I hit a knot or something, it'll go over it rather than digging in. So I'm going to put it down here, and see, make sure you can see me. Put it in here like this, and pull. As I do, I rotate it. I can also put it up there and slide it down, but it wants to bite in going down more. And so just letting the Kukri do the work. This is Yopon. Yopon is a wood indigenous to Alabama and a few other places, and it's one of the hardest woods there is once it dries. We used to call it two wood. Sparkleberry, excuse me, is two wood. But this is a good hardwood, especially for this type of camp chore. Now, with no real effort, I'm just removing the bark. It just, by the weight of the knife and the design of it, it does the job for me. When I hit a piece like that, back up and go again. It's almost like you're wiping it more than any real work to it. I could do it with just 2 fingers and let it just peel off all the bark. Now when I get to a point, something hard or whatever, then I can come up and take both hands and gently pull or gently push, bring it up like this and use it just like a draw knife and remove all that bark. Now, debarking is easy with a Kukri. Now, since I'm going to be utilizing this to go in the ground, I want to change this to a tripod point or a 3-point spear point. Let me show you how to do that. Going over to this log, this bulbous end where I cut the staff originally, is going to make it hard to put it in the ground. So I'm going to reduce this to a 3-point so it'll go in easily. To utilize this, I'm going to use this edge of the Kukri right here, which is the hard striking edge. It's just forward of the sweet spot. So this curve right here, I'm going to put it up there, and instead of sitting it straight up and down, I'm going to angle it off at about like a 10 or 20 degree, like that, instead of vertical, so that when I strike, I can strike straight down. Either you strike at an angle with the Kukri, or you angle your target and strike in a straight line. So I'm going to put it just like that, and then I'm going to make a good hard hit, just like that. It's going to shear it down to a point. I'm going to hit it one more time, like that. I'm going to rotate it, like that. Finally, I'm going to rotate it and take off the remaining of that bulb, just like that. I think that right there needs to go. And now I have a 3-point. But I can take that off a little bit more, a little refining. And I'm just going to pull it to that same spot, but I'm going to do light chops. Let the knife do the work. just like that. Now, I don't want a true razor point on there. I just want something that's going to go in the ground easy. Like that. And now that will easily stick in the ground without any problems. There's the point that I put onto it. Real quick, real easy, down and dirty. This isn't museum quality stuff, it's just a using tool. Now I can stick it in the ground easily and it's going to go in. And I know what you're saying, but Blackie, you can't beat on that and it not split. You're correct. It would split if I was going to try to beat it in the ground. But I'm not going to try to beat it in the ground. I'm going to stick it solidly in the ground and then have a prop stick coming across it. So this is more of an angled prop than it is a true, you know, like fire iron set. These up here are going to be used for holding pots and things. This is simply going to be holding the lean pole that's going to hold my main pot on my trammel. You'll see that in an upcoming episode. But utilizing the Kukri, I can easily strip all this bark off. I can make a point. I can make whatever point, whatever implement I need in the field. It's one of the most useful tools I've ever found in the eastern woodlands. The Kukri has been for many, many years, my favorite woods tool. It is a tool that I use for 90% of my clearing, 90% of my camp chores, 90% of whatever. With this, I can fabricate most of the tools that I need in the woods. Dingle sticks, pots, leaning things, whatever, beds, shelters, whatever. With utilizing the different functions of this tool, I can easily produce it. All in one tool. Hope this gives you an idea, guys. More videos to come. Please leave any questions or comments below. I'm Blackie for Shaman's Forge Bushcraft, wishing you a safe journey. Have a great day, guys.